Hello everyone, it's the TheCanadianWifier here. I have a game for you today. First one is against Captain Bravo, and it's actually the only game I have today, so I don't know why I said first one. But it's a UU game. As you can see, I'm using Mega-Absol. This was before Zygarde got banned. This has been sitting on my desktop, wanting a home. Finally, I gave it a home. Its home is going to be YouTube. Its home is going to be your guys' eyeballs. Looking at his side, it's actually pretty standard. Mega B is something I didn't even think was in the tier. Until I realized, oh, I have nothing for it outside of Gligar. I better not let that die. I'm going to lead off with Rachi because it is Scarfed. He reveals first turn that he has a Scarf Mienshao, and I missed the Zen Headbutt on the Entei. I stay in one turn to try to be cheeky, and I end up getting a flinch. I stay in twice. Wow, I don't remember this game at all. I end up getting 2 flinches, and he's going to decide to save it for later, which is definitely a good play. Looking at my team, I don't have anything for Entei, which is going to become very apparent the next time he switches it in when I don't have a Jirachi in. Anyway, I'm going to try to flinch his Jirachi to death for some fucking reason. I don't understand why. And he just ends up getting up Stealth Rock. We both double. He goes to Hydreigon as I end up going into Gligar. I am Special Defensive Gligar, I believe. That's what DMT recommended for me to use. So I know I can take one, and I end up just going for Roost. I can defog the next turn, and in comes Entei on a free switch on my Stealth Rock. Unfortunately, I don't have EQ on this Gligar. I have U-turn. So I'm gonna play very poorly here for a little bit. Gonna Mega with Absol. I do get off my Mega, but he E-speeds on the Sucker Punch. I didn't know if he was gonna predict that or not. Couldn't really risk it. At this point, I realized I don't want to die to another E-speed, so I'm gonna be forced to go back out into my Gligar. Basically, now it's just Death Water because I'm gonna get off a Roost for absolutely no reason other than to just wear myself down. He's gonna Stone Edge here. He might have either been out of Sacred Fire or he wanted to preserve them. I'm not sure. But then I realized, oh hey, I have a Zygarde. It's faster than Entei because if he's running E-Speed if he's running E-Speed, he has to be Adamant, which means 299 max. And I just happen to be 301, so obviously I'm gonna be faster. So, a little bit of poor player on that Entei, but it's finally dead. In comes Mienshao, gives me a free switch into my Dragalagalage. And, that does about as much as, Specs Hydreigon's Draco Meteor does to Jirachi. My 4th gen Hydreigon did not exist. My Gen 5 experience tells me that 40% is roughly how much it did to Special Defensive Jirachi, assuming he is Special Defensive Jirachi, which I am. He told me he left Jirachi in that turn to receive the wish and not protect because he assumed he could live one, but friend, I'm a Mega-Absol. Then I just kill his Crobat stock from After Rocks, which is insane. I do run Adamant Mega-Absol because I grew up in the UU tier back watching DMT's lives when Victini and such were still in the tier, and being able to still outspeed Victini with an Adamant nature and just click knockoff on everything. Very, very helpful. Jolly's obviously nice if you were to go up against a Mienshao that is not Scarfed, and you can kill a player off, but most of the time they are Scarfed, and it's better to just get off an Adamant Sucker Punch on them as opposed to a Jolly one anyway. So just Adamant in every sense of the word is better, in my opinion, on Mega-Absol. At this point, I realized I could switch around and basically just win the game with Zygarde, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to win the game with Mega-Absol because I do happen to carry the Play Rough because it is now legal with knockoff as of Generation or S, and that's going to be the game. Really just a quick one. Honestly, it's just been sitting on my desktop waiting for a rainy day to get uploaded to the channel. Nothing special, just Mega-Absol proving that it's a really good mon, and I like it. It's Majestic, it has Angel Wings, Magic Bounce, like I said, it's one of my favorite abilities. It's just nice. I was gonna bring you a live today. I've been planning on doing a live. I've been planning on actually bringing you some PU action because a bunch of people on the forums have actually posted on my wall like, hey, PU could use a little publicity, and it's like, I'm not exactly some big name YouTuber that can give publicity to tiers and cause Pokemon to rise or not, but PU is fun regardless because I get to use stuff like Lapras competitively. And I have a team with it, so I wanted to do a live. The moral of the story here is that I wanted to do a live in PU today, but as you can see on screen, like, Showdown is so laggy. I've seen Showdown pretty laggy at times, but I've never seen it this laggy. It blew my mind. I actually had to pull out the recorder and actually start recording because it was that laggy. It was capture worthy. Speaking of the forums, I'm also Player of the Week this week in Never Used, so if for some reason you want to learn about why my name is what it is, how I got into competitive Pokemon, or if you just want to ask me some questions that you want me to answer, link is going to be the first thing down below. Go to that thread, you can read all about me and ask me questions. Not that you couldn't already do that in the comment section of this video, but I guess that gives you a more formal place to do it. Anyway, the screen is black and the music stopped. I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, rating would be much appreciated as always, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. See you later. Peace out.